Hey guys, I'm out here in the garage pouring some jigs today, and when I first started doing this, when I first started making a lot of my own baits, everybody knows I like fishing a jig. And a jig is one of those baits that is one of the more basic, one of the more easy ones to make if you're looking into making a lot of your own baits. And early on I started fishing different kind of heads, which ones work, which ones don't, which ones go through, this kind of weed better, which one's better for skipping and, fishing docks with, that sort of thing. And, I really found one that was, I think, superior to, most of the other ones that I've tried. And I've kind of stuck with that same mold, for the last 15, 20 years. And that mold is this one right here. It's the Weedless Sparkie mold from Do It. And I just felt like it was a superior mold in the fact of the matter that it just plain gets bit. And I started noticing earlier on that I was getting a lot of bites closer to the boat, and I think that's kind of standard with jig fishing. When you're casting out there, when you're working that bait along, the closer that it is to the boat, you can work that bait more vertical and keep that bait in the fish's face longer. And I think that really helps, and that's why when you're generally jig fishing in an open water scenario, that you're going to get more bites closer to the boat. And basically I got the two heads here, and what I feel really makes this bait superior, and whether this was designed into this bait, I have no idea, but you will see on both of these heads here, one's a 3/8, one's a 1/2 ounce, that they're actually lopsided. There's a little bit more lead on one side than the other, and they're pretty uniform throughout the line. I've got a couple different molds of this exact head, and they're all the same. So, they're all made that way. But what that does is just that lopsided head allows you to, when that bait is being worked more vertical, when you hop that bait actually hops and flares to the side. So it's going to keep that bait in the strike zone, in the fish's face a lot longer than, another jig that you'd be fishing. So, that's why I feel that, that's why I've gone with this jig throughout the years, and why it's, won me so much money. It's just a great bait. I wouldn't change it for the world, but this is my finished product right here. It's just it's been a great jig over the years. Catches a lot of fish. But so if you guys are looking for a good jig mold to start with, open water, it goes through weeds pretty well. You can skip it really easily. Just a great all-around type jig. Try the Sparkie mold.